we have more breaking news on Capitol Hill right now. The Senate just voted to confirm Merrick Garland as the next Attorney General of the United States. With us now is NBC News Justice correspondent Pete Williams. I'm led to believe, Pete, that Mitch McConnell voted yes for Merrick Garland.
Well, so did a lot of other Republicans.
So did a lot of other Republicans, even though he was blocked from the Supreme Court from even getting a hearing. What's it going to mean for him to be the AG? How is the department going to change?
Well, first of all, he got 70 votes, 70 to 30. That's one of the most lopsided votes for Attorney General in modern times. The only votes in recent years that are more than that were Eric Holder, the first African-American to be Attorney General, had 75, and Janet Reno, the first woman to be Attorney General, was confirmed 98 to nothing. But I suspect that the first order of business for Merrick Garland when he gets into the Justice Department after he's sworn in will be to keep a promise he made during his confirmation hearing. The first briefing he'll get is on the Capitol riot cases. Now more than 300 people have been charged, and there are some big questions that are still unresolved. Who murdered Officer Brian Sicknick and who planted those two bombs outside the Republican and Democratic national headquarters? But beyond that, in terms of policy changes, he's going to have to look at a number of questions. One thing that groups are already urging him to do is put another moratorium on the federal death penalty. You may recall that William Barr, the last Attorney General under President Trump, restarted the federal executions that had been on hold because of disputes over the lethal injection protocols. That's one question. We've already seen a number of changes incrementally that the Justice Department has been making even before Garland got there under President Biden. A lot of these have to do with immigration laws, rolling back the rules on, for example, public charges. People who would be dependent on public benefits couldn't get in if they had depended on anything other than cash benefits. A number of changes like that. But he'll be calls on him to reimpose the Justice Department's more aggressive role in enforcing civil rights, especially in trying to look at pattern and practice investigations for police departments. And then, of course, he's got these investigations that are still hanging out there that were begun under the Trump administration of Hunter Biden, the president's son. That's a tricky one. And then still the John Durham investigation of the FBI's origins of investigating the Trump campaign. So he's got a lot on his plate, plus the whole question of race relations in America. It's one that he's going to have to immediately plunge into. And do we need different laws to confront white supremacism? These are all things he'll confront from day one.
He's got a lot to do, and it could certainly get tricky. Pete Williams. Pete, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank all of you out there.
Thank you as always.
Thanks to at home.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for letting us into your homes during these extraordinary times.